12:47, the great one, man. What's going on, everybody, man? Listen, good folks. Fellas, I definitely gotta be transparent with you, man. Listen, man. I love my sisters, but bro, I'm gonna let you know right now. Fellas, a lot of these women, especially within our so-called black community, they're just I'm not gonna say I don't like this. Me going through what I'm going through right now. I know that a lot of our sisters are just delusional, bro. It's just common sense is just not common. You know what I'm saying? It's um just this I mean just common sense, common courtesy. It's just a lot of these women, especially within our community, they have not been raised to be wives, man. I know I heard somebody say that before, but like, listen, a lot of women in the so-called black community have not been raised to be wives. This is why you have the huge number of single mothers. A lot of women, I mean, just gonna be honest, like I said, I mean, it's over 70% single motherhood rate in the so-called black community. Like, these women just don't want to be wives. They like this, and I mean, I've heard you guys heard this before. I've heard Doctor whatever his name is, Brother Alpha whatever his name is. He said it himself. A lot of these women want a wedding, so they want to be recognized. They want to have this big exuberance of praise and ooh and ah and this, that, and the third. But as soon as the wedding's over, they don't want to be a wife, man. They treat wife like they do regularly. That's just they're constant consumers. Everything about majority, you know what I'm saying, of our so-called American black women, they're consumers. They consume. They're not givers. They're not builders. They just consume. This is what the black community has been, and especially in the last 50 years, a consumer-based type community where nothing is built, but everything's in shambles. But like I said, but the mentality of the so-called black community is a mindset of a female. You know, because like I said, she's been raised by a consumer, and lady, and the one before that was consumer, and before that consumer. So a lot of these women have a consumer mindset, and there's no reason, there's no logic, there's no talking to them. They just have this whatever this effed up attitude they have is you give to me, and I'm just. Here's the attitude. Me as a man give you everything, and what you give to me is just me being in your presence. Like these women really do think they goddesses, bro. Like they have a goddess like mentality, but the thing is about this goddess mentality they have towards you, they don't have towards nobody else. These women only have goddesses concept or mentality only towards the so-called American black man. But as soon as she stepped foot in her job, that goddess nonsense you spitting to you don't go to them people over there. I did this before. Like I said, the black woman is God concept only happens towards you, so-called black man. Like I said, I did a video about that like a couple months ago, but I'm just kind of, it's like a kind of like a part 2 to that series. It's just me just, like I said, dealing with, you know, trying to divorce this female. It's just like her concept of what reality is. It's so effed up. It's like, yo, this female's like she's in her own what's my man Danny Myers? She's in her own parallel universe. Bro, like where she's thinking is just she's in a whole different universe than where I'm at right now.
Incoming call. Press call rejected.
And I just don't get the concept of what these women think, like who and what man should be. Like, I'm not some piggy bank. I'm not a piggy bank. Black men are just not a black woman's piggy bank. You can just take from us and do what you want to do and leave us with scraps. Oh, okay, well, I know you got to do X, Y, and Z, but I don't know how you're going to do it. You better work it out. Oh, well. Really? Just, oh, well? Yeah, I mean, I know I got mines. I know I'm more than good, and you know, I can do what I want to do because you know, I got some, I'm making good money, but I'm just gonna take from you because I just want to take from you. That's the mentality that a lot of these women have. Not the consideration of, hey, listen, hey, this brother's trying to work in 2 jobs, and the brother's out here trying to do X, Y, and Z, trying to make ends meet, but you're good though, right? You're good. And I'm not mad. Shoot, you got your little degrees and all that other stuff. Cool. And you have more than enough money to do what you need to do. But you're just going to take from this man. And the thing is the productive ones. It's the thinking ones. It's the same thing. It's the productive man. It's the thinking man. It's the brothers who are out here who are not in their animalistic nature. Brothers who are out here who think they're pondering, they're planning, they're trying to, it means they're strategic. They're out here, these to me are the real alpha men. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these women don't like a thinking man. I'm learning that. A lot of these women they despise a thinking man. And a lot of the time is they only want men. See, a lot of these women only have respect for animalistic type man. Some sort of caveman. They have respect towards this cave-like man. See, they got respect for that. That's why I said Pookies and Rayways will always get a majority of respect in the so-called black community, because this is what the women they just have an animalistic type mentality, and they can only deal with men who are basic in their basic human animal like nature. This is why a lot of these brothers out here, they saying a lot of these jokers, they're abusive. A lot of these, brothers in so many different ways they can be abusive. But like I said, I just see a lot of women take to that. They'll go toward what is hard, but what is easy, I don't really want that. Once again, me as a man, like I said, I don't ask you. Like I said, I'm not asking my so-called ex-wife I didn't ask you for much. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, you just have in your mind is, okay, well, I don't get the logic. So you're gonna keep taking, and I'm just supposed to keep like I'm just some sort of piggy bank. You know what I'm saying? But the man who you really want is the dude that might give you. I ain't gonna say it like that. But the dude that don't really give a damn about you, you desire that. So you chase what is hard and you repel what is so-called easier. And that's what a lot of women do, especially within the so-called black community. They take what is hard. They run after, they chase after it. This dude, like I said, the Pookies and Ray Rays, like I said, Pookie might have him a 10-woman roster. Pookie and Ray Ray, it's not even Pookie and Ray Ray, it's just brothers, they on their grind doing whatever they doing, they gonna chase after that. But the brother that's, who's considerate of you, who's gonna ask you about your day, who's gonna ask you how you feeling, who's gonna consider your feelings, you don't want that. Because you're just too, really? So every 10 seconds, I'm supposed to call you some type of a bitch and a hoe? I'm supposed to speak to you disrespectfully. I'm supposed to scream at you. I could possibly put my hands on you. That's what you desire? But the brother that's out there that's considerate, hey, how you doing, beautiful, blah, 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 because, this is what real men are supposed to do. Once again, I can be about business and I can, not necessarily cater. But like I said, as a man, I take care of my stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you're my woman, I'm supposed to take care of you. But I'm not going to babyfy you. I'm not going to be this all super emotional. Like I said, I have good balance, but I'm not going to be, I'm not going to put my hands on you, but I'm not going to be baby face. I'm not gonna be a Keith Sweat. Yeah, I'm not doing all that. But like I said, I'm not gonna be DMX either. I'm not gonna sit there and try to body slam you. I'm not gonna say DMX body slam, but I ain't gonna be the super thug nigga. I'm not that. I'm not Keith. I'm not Tupac. I'm not these super thug niggas. I'm like right in the middle. I have a good balance I'm assertive, but I do take care of the things and the people that I so-called love. But like I say, a lot of you women reject that. You reject that, and you throw so many different things at these brothers. So many different things, so many different variables, and you know, one minute you're this, and another minute you switch up, and another minute you this, another minute, like, sisters, where are you at right now? And brothers is looking at you like, a lot of these brothers are looking at you like, what are y'all doing? And that's how a 2020 relationship is in the so-called black community. Brothers don't know what's going on. So instead of trying to deal with it and figure it out, brothers are just leaving like, yo, we out. Like, ladies, what do y'all want? You want this and you want that and super thug and this and you gotta have a degree and this and a big house, but you can't be too busy. You gotta take me. Like, ladies, I'm not with all that. You know what I'm saying? But if you even have a man who's even trying to deal with that, you don't want that. Okay, you said X, Y, and Z. Okay, I'm gonna try to see how I can work this out. Because this is what you said. Like I said I love you. Once again, if a man said he loves you, that means he's going to protect and he's going to provide. That's the definition of love for a so-called alpha man. He's going to protect and provide. He's a balanced man. He's not some super thug and he's not Keith Sweat, but he's right there. He's balanced. A balanced man to me is an alpha man. Like I said, I can be Gorilla Monsoon with it. I can be George of the Jungle. I can do that. I can treat you like spit on the ground. I can do that. But you got to understand this. Is ladies and gentlemen, listen. Whatever you do, it's going to come back around to you in one form or another. It doesn't matter. So this is why I try to be balanced. See, if I'm in balance, then once again I can operate in both realms. I can go back and forth in both realms. I don't need to be, like I said, Keith Sweaty with it. I don't need to be super thug, Tupac, whatever. I can be right there in the middle. I can be assertive, but I can be kind. I could be abrasive, but I could be understanding. This is what you women really need. You need a balanced man. Like I said, but a lot of these women don't want balance. It doesn't make sense. And I'm not trying to figure it out no more. Fellas, maybe you got it. Maybe y'all know what these women want, but it's just this herky jerky off, left, right, up, down. Hey, this, oh, this, my breath stink. I don't. That's a tornado waiting to happen. Like I can't, fellas. Maybe you can deal with it. Like I said, after this marriage, bro, I'm chilling for a minute. I'm getting back to the grind. I'm getting back to what I need to do, especially getting back to the community. Because, like I said, we so far behind, and it's just, I don't have time to be sitting here, worry about relationships and things of that nature. Like I said, I mean, there's, man. Like I said, I've learned my lesson. Fellas, I'm going to tell you this right now. Stop falling in love. I think I said this video too, whatever before. Stop falling in love. You know what I'm saying? You can love somebody without being in love with somebody. There's a difference. You can love somebody without being in love. And I just broke to you what love is to me. The protection and provision is love. But I don't have to be entrenched and lovey-dovey with this one female to the point that I lose myself, because that's what a lot of you men are doing. You guys are so entrenched and so wrapped up in this woman that you lose yourself. You lose yourself. You lose your identity. You lose that hunger. You lose that get up and go and that initiative to do things and to create and to hunt and to build and to conquer. Once again, this is what you in love is. You just there's all this all that lovey-dovey. And that's cool, fellas. But like I said, you gotta be real about what you're trying to do. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Me coming into this relationship, I was trying to be Keith Sweat, but then I was, at times I would be, super thuggy with it. And you know what I'm saying? It was just never enough, man. It was just never enough. It was just, the more I would try to do, the more it was just like, it's just like, yeah, okay, yeah, you did it, but you didn't do it like this. And I'm like, son, I'm not doing all that, bro. That's crazy. Like, yeah, you did it. Yeah, you did. You said boom, boom, boom. Okay, cool. I try to make it happen the best way I could. But not really. Like, I'm like, yo, I'm not, nah. Nah. If you say boom, I try to do boom. I try to do the surprise and just the flowers just for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Just little, not here, not all the time. Not like every week, not like every other week, just, boom, I was in the area, seen the flower joint, got it for you, boom. Kept it moving, just to keep the spice going. So, I won't have to be so predictable, but you know what I'm saying? It was just, yeah, cool, you did it, but it's, if you could have done it like, I'm like, okay, I'm good. I'm not, nah. That's the games I don't play. Like, you want to get me to super thug mode real quick. Like I said, don't appreciate the things that I've done and be like, okay, well, yeah, you did it, but you could have done, nah, son, you got the wrong one. But like I said, fellas, man, just be aware of a lot of these women, man. You stay on your grind. You stay on your purpose. Like I said, me going through this lets me know I need to be on my purpose first. I need to, when I come to the next female, this is what I'm on. Not this lovey-dovey and let's hold hands and let's build. No. Boom, fellas, this is what you, like I said, I'm speaking from experience. I'm going through a divorce right now. You need to come to these women with the plan already in hand. The woman that you need to meet, you need to come with a plan already in hand. This is where I'm going. Are you with it? Yes or no? If not, keep it moving. Because like I said, time is of the essence, man. You can't waste time on silly females who only want you to be with them. And, oh, you didn't say I look cute today. I mean, I don't have time. I don't, that's just, like I said, fellas, I'm 39 years. I don't have time to sit there and play these stupid footsie games with these women. This is where I'm going. Are you with it? Yes or no? Because you're not, keep it moving. Do the same thing, fellas. Like I said, I know I kind of talked a little all over the place today, but like I said, man, fellas, be aware of these basically these schizophrenic. I'm not gonna say schizophrenic. Be aware of these unstable women. Be aware. There's a lot of them in the so-called black community because, like I said, a lot of these women have been raised by a lot of single mothers, and a lot of these women have not been raised to be a wife. Basically, that was my whole premise. A lot of these women have not been raised basically just to be a wife in the black community. But once again, you should not lose sight of yourself because of her insecurities and the way she was brought up by her mother. You know what I'm saying? This is what I did. Like I said, I lost myself. But like I said, now I've gained it back and I created businesses. Now I'm creating things for myself. But like I said, now I know moving forward what I want and what I do not want. But anyways, fellas, like I said, man, just be aware. Stay vigilant. Keep building, man, and don't let these females tear you down and try to tell you what you need to do. As a man, I need to build. As a man, I need to conquer. As a man, I need to have dominion. That's what men do. This footsie sweet lady Tyree sliding across the floor nonsense, man. That's for some other dude. But anyways, fellas, man, like, share, and subscribe. Peace.